Hi, this is Anil from Learning Lad Education and welcome back to Was the Output video series on C programming language. Now, just like the previous tutorials, you guys can pause this movie and take a look at the source code which is here in the editor and try to guess the output of the program. Once you guys have an answer, just click on the play button. I'm gonna run the program and explain the output. Alright, now I guess you guys have an answer for this program. I'm gonna build and run this. So it's gonna be build and run, and the answer for this program is gonna be a equal to 10 and b equal to 54. I think you guys have guessed the answer for this a variable properly, but you guys may have missed the value for this variable b. So now it's time to see why the heck we're gonna get the output like this. If you look at the source code, you guys can see here we have defined a macro called square in this program by using the hash defined preprocessor directive, and this square macro is going to take one parameter, and as the definition of this macro, we are multiplying the parameter this macro receives. And in the main function we have a variable called a, and we have initialized that variable a with a value of 10, and then we have another variable called b, and here we have used the square macro and we have passed a plus 4, and then we are using a printf function to print out the values of the variables a and b. So the preprocessor is going to process this source code before the compilation process. And if you look at the source code here, the a variable's value is straightforward. We haven't altered the value of the variable a. But if you look at the variable b, here we are using this square macro, and the preprocessor is going to replace this square macro with its definition. Here we are passing a plus 4 as a parameter to this square macro. Many of you may have guessed that it's going to perform a plus 4 and then pass that result, which is going to be 14, to this square macro, but that's not the case because this pre-processing is done before the compilation process, and that's why what it's going to do is it's going to pass this a plus 4, this entire a plus 4 as a parameter to this square macro, and it's going to replace that with this macro definition. In place of x, we're gonna have a plus 4. So after pre-processing, this line is gonna look something like this. We're gonna have int b equal to a plus 4 multiply a plus 4. And when we run this program, what happens is, the a variable's value is 10, and that's why it's gonna be like 10 plus 4 multiplication 10 plus 4. And all of you know that the multiplication has the higher precedence over the addition operators, and that's why multiplication will be done first, and that's why it's going to be like 4 plus 40 plus 10. So the total is going to be 54, and that will be printed when we run this program. So this is it guys for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and if you guys have any doubt or any suggestion, don't hesitate to tell us by posting a comment or sending any messages on my Facebook page Learning Lad. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.